All right, guys, it's Anthony Super Service. We got a problem. Big freaking problem. Causes us to have to start really looking at rods. We're gonna have to start reconning them, which if the big end on these rods is bad, well, we're kind of screwed. So, but here's where we're at. All right. These are the rods you used to be able to buy up until, honestly, a couple of days ago. That's the part number right there, 6 Edward 7 Zebra. This is a new connecting rod. Never been ran before, it's new. I just bought these four, it's the last four that I could find, honestly, pretty much anywhere, and might make a mental note of that because these are going away. It is now superseded. There is no more, there are no more new rods. I bought this set of rods right here. It's changed. These are reconditioned rods made on June 25th, 2019. So, these rods look like crap. And then if you look at some of them, well, they honed that one. Let me find one here. They're reconned. That has had a bearing ran in it. That is no longer a new rod. You can see the stamping in there from the bearing. Says standard. Is that a big deal? No, probably not. Who knows? But we're running into now the same problem we had with the Jasper. One of these, and I don't remember which one, where they pressed bushings in it, and they just didn't pay no freaking attention, and they ground a bunch off of here. Hold them up next to each other. Here, if we hold them up here, oh, here. All right, granted, just bear with us here. Yeah, well, no, that was it. That was good. The problem we'll have when they grind the hell out of it is, keep going, is it makes it almost impossible to balance it. I mean, see all that material taken off of the edge? Lift your finger up. See how it's flush on the top pretty much, and it's off on the bottom. So when we try to balance that, when it's ground that much off, we have to take so much material off of it that it's just, I mean, it becomes unfeasible. I mean, it's just not gonna happen. They took too much material off of it. Same thing Jasper did, that engine that I had that took apart from Jasper. They had some of them, they were just all over the place. Well, now we got Ford doing the same thing. So that turns into an issue. I mean, I can press this bushing in. I actually have tooling to do the tapered rod bushing. So, but now I used to tell people it's not economically feasible to press the bushing in. By the time you press it in, you size it, you buy the bolts, and you buy new bearings, it's not economically feasible to not just buy a new rod. It's just not feasible. But Ford is now no longer selling new rods for a 6-liter. So now things have changed. I know they make all kinds of different aftermarket rods, but maybe some company will come up with a cost-efficient stock replacement rod that's not the most inexpensive stock replacement aftermarket rod you can buy is about $2,000, $2,100, something like that. You could buy the good rods, the Carrillos or the Wagglers, and you can get them for about $3,100 for a set of rods. If they could make a set, and even if they charged $1,200 for a set of new rods, then, I mean, it'd be all over it. But so where we're at right now is, it got me looking at it because I opened these up and I didn't really pay much attention while I was going through them and measuring them, weighing them. Just turned into, you know, something, I knew something was wrong. So then I was like, I pulled the box out and I saw the part number on the box. And I was, what the hell is going on with this? And then we started looking at it closer, and yeah, it's just for years we've been able to just buy a new rod. Buy a new rod, boom, there you go, balance it. They're pretty freaking close. Some of these are, I mean, almost 15, 20 grams out of balance on the small end. That's just I mean, hell, actually more than that. Some of them are more than that. It's absolutely ridiculous. So the fact that these are now priceless. So I know I'll make this video. I might go ahead and go through the whole freaking country before I upload this video and buy every freaking new rod I can get my hands on, so none of you guys get them. No, don't be mad at me, guys. But it's just, it is, you know, I got the last 4 that are definitely in Kansas City. And we're just, we're searching right now to buy them through the entire country. Because this is just dealer stock is what it is. It's dealer stock. If you go to look online to try to buy these, they say they're no longer available. So that sucks. What a drag. So it's kind of a game changer. So now we got to really pay close attention to rods. The big end is the end that's tough because they're powder cracked. So when you take the rod apart, it's cracked right here. So this cap is mated with this rod. You cannot resize these rods. You can't resize the big end. Once it goes out around oblong, or wear, it's done. It's trash. You gotta throw it away. I mean, I've gotten bigger bearings. That's for crankshafts, but I have yet to actually try. I don't even know if they make them actually, because I've never dealt with it. I've never cared or have any experience with taking the big end of the rod bigger, boring that out and getting a bigger bearing, which I don't know that it's something. I mean, times are, maybe one of the manufacturers will start making them. That's what I'm hoping for. So rods are now reconditioned, which, and honestly, they look like crap. I mean, they look like crap. I mean, there's rust on them, and you know that you can tell on some of them they just ran a quick hone on it and then it's all rusted. Yeah, I don't really want to, so I'm not using any of these. All those are going back. I'm getting rid of all of them. I don't want any of them. I feel much better if we could recon our own rods, and at least I know where they're at, where they've been, rather than having some freaking Yahoo grinding away at stuff, not paying attention. So freaking drag. All right, guys, that's my rant on rods. Look at John's block. Boy, it's all done, cleaned up good. Getting ready to put some plugs in it and get it on the stand. Probably gonna try to build this today. All right, guys, have a good day.